This out. I'm in Florence, Oregon. This is amazing. This is the cutest little town. I've been camped out here for a couple of days because I've had some work to do. And I just wanted to come down to the beach here and explore. So cool. Hey folks, Chris here. So I'm in Florence, Oregon. This is my first stop on the Highway 101 as I start heading north to Seattle. I've been here for 3 days and I decided to kind of come here and just sort of stay for a few days. And it was kind of fun just to explore the city. It's got this darling sort of old downtown area. And then of course it's got sort of the more of the new run-of-the-mill type of city. But I kind of like it as far as a small city goes. And I wanted to talk about parking really quick. So this is one of the things that can be a little bit perplexing for you if you're kind of new to RVing and you're thinking about traveling. In a town like this, there isn't a Walmart. And when I was initially looking to find a place to park, I just looked on Google Maps. And I've talked about Google Maps before being a great tool. And I found a couple of places that worked okay. I've had no problems here, and I've parked in 3 different locations. In fact, in one of the locations, it was outside of an apartment building, and a really funny older guy came out and just chatted with me for a while and asked me what I was doing. And I just told him I was passing through town, and he was just a really nice fella. He said, "I'm in Unit 11. If you need anything, you just come up and talk to me." He was really nice. I like these smaller towns for that reason. But it turns out that there's a casino here, and I didn't realize it until I paid more attention to the Google Maps that there was a casino here. So I called the casino. I said, "Hey, do you allow RV parking?" And they said, "Absolutely, we do. You just need to come and register with us, and then, you're fine." So I actually drove my scooter up there thinking, well, maybe I'll go park up there. The only real benefit to moving up there was that it probably would have been a little bit quieter than the street parking. But I drove up there just to see, and there was a huge parking lot with some RVs and trailers. The next time I pass through Florence, that's where I'll park. It was close enough that I could drive in to the town proper on my scooter, which wouldn't have been a problem. So I decided to also have the front shocks on my RV replaced. So if you have an older RV, you're kind of in this constant game of keeping the RV's maintenance up. Well, I'm getting the front shock absorbers replaced this morning, so I've come here to a mechanic and I'm going to have him do a fluid check on the RV. So just before I head out, yay, there she is. And when I had the front end work done on the RV before I left a couple weeks ago, they did say that the old shocks were probably due for being replaced. And I decided when I was here just to go ahead and do it. Driving along all these windy roads, putting a lot of stress on the RV's suspension system, I just decided to take their advice and do it. So it was $175. I found a mechanic shop here in town that did it no problem. And I have to say, this is one of the benefits also of having an RV, even if it's older, that's based off a standard, like a Chevy G30 chassis. It's not some kind of exotic RV. I thought it would have been cool to have an exotic RV, but it just, practically speaking, having something common like a Chevy is a really good thing when it comes to maintenance. So the drive out here was spectacular. Really just incredibly beautiful, the forests and the scenery. As you get out to the coast, the forests out here in Oregon are just dense and lush and incredibly beautiful. And then you know, I got here and then did some exploring. The little downtown area is great. There was a coffee shop there that I went to for 3 days in a row and worked. So this is a little coffee shop that I'm at. And just like a little community center, tons of people there. Absolutely darling inside, with an incredible view of this bay that town is right on. So I took a walk down onto the bay and did some exploring down there, and it was just incredibly beautiful. This gigantic anchor. How cool is that? Seafood restaurant. I love this mural. Check out this sea mural. This is cool. We can come down here onto the docks. Check out this fishing boat right here. So it was a fun little town, but I'm looking forward to getting on the road and starting to head north tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching.